So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. We'll get this up to about the 44. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
17.
They'll try the air now with Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 27 yards. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Set. Check go.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Ready. Check.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That one behind his man, incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
We're good.
To throw is gone. This pass down the field for Gibbs. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Purdy now to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. And the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Super 66. Hey, 76. 76. 76. What's that?
The final shot before break here. Goff. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more. But
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 61 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Montgomery is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to tackle him at the 3. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Once more, Montgomery. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? Okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go, set. Hey, hey.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. Down right around the 25. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Play action. Now Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Purdy on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. That is intercepted at the goal line. Here's Smith to return it. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Here we go.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. But that won't do much good as he is tackled at his own 7. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Great player.
4th down again to Gibbs. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18.
Shell. Horrible.
Now it's gone. Able to get this to Patrick. And this will be a first down as well, but the clock continues to move. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, kill! What's that?
Goff now to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Maverick, whoa! 76, tell him. 76. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. What's that?
Goff. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
11. Whirling. 12. What's that?
Now Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And the Lions are going to win this game.